Good morning to all of you. Professor Devu, Automobile Department. Welcome back to Auto Transmission Lecture Series of 6th semester. Dear students, today let us study about sliding type of gearbox. Already this material is with you. Okay, just here a neat sketch of sliding mesh gearbox, how it works. In the sliding type of gearbox, how it works, let us study today. It is a 4-speed gearbox, what we have taken here, having 3 forward and 1 reverse. And here, very important, just you observe here, the gears here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are the gears. Okay. And here this is called main shaft. The gears which are present on the main shaft are F and D. The main shaft is a splined shaft, clearly. Okay, external splines are there. And they are in mesh with internal splines of the gears. Gears here also having internal splines. And these gears are having selector fork. Okay, here the selector fork will fit inside this collar. By using that, the gears are slided in either way. Okay, for these 2 gears. Now here also there is a selector fork for these gears. Okay. So, and main shaft gears. Now let us come back to the main shaft gears. Here just you see all these gears are permanently fixed. Okay, these are permanently fixed to this. This is the idle gear in order to change the direction of rotation, which is used for reverse gear. And this is the gear which is always in mesh with gear B of the lay shaft. This is called lay shaft. As I told you, here all the gears are permanently fixed. And this is called clutch gear. Okay, this clutch gear is always in mesh with gear B. This is the larger gear on the lay shaft. And this is connected to what? I told you, the clutch shaft. That is why it is called the clutch gear. Now how it works? Let us study. As I told you, it is a 4-speed gearbox, 3 forward and 1 reverse. Now, in order to obtain, you take it a first gear. Okay, let us take it a first gear. So here, in case of first gear, as here, okay, first gear. Okay, so for first gear, we have to slide this gear D towards C in this direction. Is it clear? If I slide this gear in this direction, what happens? It will come and mesh with C, isn't it? When it will mesh with C, this is already on the spline. Okay, now it is in between the gears, not in contact with any gears, so there is no output power. Now what happens? If you slide this in this direction, it will mesh with C. Now what happens? Power from the engine come to this, that is gear A to B, B to C, then C to D, then from D power will go flow to output shaft. So this is having the largest gear. So what you get? You get the first gear. Is it clear? First gear. Okay, just you see here, first gear G1. What happened here? We have slided this and it will mesh with the C, then A to B, B to C, C to D to output. Okay. Now let us study about second gear. For getting second gear, we are sliding gear F, okay, towards right. Okay, in this direction. If you slide this in this direction, what happens? This will come in mesh with this. Then what happens? A to B, B to E, E to F. isn't it? Just you see here, A to B, B to E, E to F, then it will goes to output power. Now this is about second gear. Then third gear. Third gear is a what? That is direct gear, 1:1. So in order to get 1:1, just you see here, the same gear F, already to get second gear, you have slided in this direction. In opposite direction, you slide in this direction. Okay. If you slide in this direction, what happens? Here, the external teeth provided on this gear F will come in mesh with the teeth provided on the clutch gear. Just you see, on the clutch gear, the teeth are provided. This gear will come in mesh with this. Then what happens? This shaft and this shaft will be locked. Then power will flow directly to the output shaft. So that is the third gear. Now, fourth gear. Fourth gear we are obtaining through this idle gear. So for obtaining that fourth gear, that is the reverse one. So to obtain the reverse gear, what we have to do there? Here we have to slide this same gear in this direction. Now what happens? Gear D will mesh with H, isn't it? Idle gear. It will come and mesh with idle gear H. Then what happens? The power will flow from A to B, B to G, G to H. H is idle gear. It changes the direction. Then H to D, because already it is slided and meshed with this. Then what happens? You will get the reverse gear, isn't it? Just you see A to B, B to G, G to H, H to D, and then output, that is the reverse gear. Is it clear? So this is the simple working of sliding mesh type of gear. Here all the gears compulsory should be of spur type, because then only, if teeth are in parallel, then only meshing is possible. Okay, thank you. Now in the next class, next lecture video, let us study about constant mesh. Thank you.